Hey everybody. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. This is video number 5. We're going to talk about the SPY, Scalp, and zero DTE. If you want to know who I am, look at the intro video. Let's go ahead and get to the good stuff. This video shouldn't take as long. It's pretty straightforward as far as what the strategy is and how it works, but I'll explain some of the terms and what it is that I do with this trade. This is one that strategy that I use uh, all the time. Okay, here, let's take a look. Alrighty, what is it? First, zero DTE. DTE stands for days till expiration. What I'm doing is trading options. Okay, options have an expiration. You can buy an option that has an expiration 6 months out. You can buy one that expires that day. I'm buying that day. The reason I do that is because it moves so much. It moves a lot in that day. I can grab what I want to grab, get out, and be done for the day. Okay, now the for zero DTE, I look up those particular options on SPY. I'm only doing this on SPY. Again, continue to use one uh, item. The reason I use SPY is because, all of the different things that we talked about earlier, it's the most liquid. You can get in, get out, you can buy, sell, you can do everything pretty much pretty easily. Okay, what do we have here? What do we do for this DT? We're using 0-day options and we're scalping. First thing we want to do is look at the overall market and make sure it's going in the way that we're trying to scalp. If I'm trying to scalp up, I need the market to be bullish. So if I'm trying to scalp down, the vice versa. Okay, here, let me show you what I mean by this. But let's look at each one of these and then we'll look at the indicators in DayTrade so you can see what I mean. First gate, if I'm trying to scalp up, the market needs to be bullish, going up. Okay, if I need to check today's bias, not only what is the market doing overall over the last year, I want to know what is it doing today. Both of those need to say going up. Okay, I need to be gate number 3 down here is on my 5-minute chart. I need to also be above the 20-day moving average, the exponential moving average. Okay, don't worry about an EMA and all of that stuff. Just that indicator needs to say that it's going up. Okay, when I have those two, I also look at VWAP. With VWAP, when it's also above VWAP, that means that the buyers are in charge. There's more people buying stuff than there are people selling stuff. So it's the market is going, the overall market history right now, the tone is up, the day is up, we're above a certain level, and the buyers are in charge. All of that tells me that the discipline says that it's going up. Okay. Another thing that I put in here, my 5th gate is where is it? Is it SR is support and resistance level. Okay. If you're here, I'll draw this just to really quickly give you an idea. Well, here, let's do this. I'll do a blurry board. Hopefully all of this you'll be able to see. Let's do this. Okay. Let's say the stock is right here at this level. All right. And this is 750, whatever. It doesn't matter, whatever the level is. Now, let's say that the stock is here and it comes down, it bounces against that, it goes up, it does its whatever, it bounces against that and goes up. This line right here is support. Okay. Same thing is true if you have another line that is higher up. All right. Higher up, and the stock comes in and does this. It comes up, it hits it, and then it bounces down. It goes up, it bounces down, it goes way down. It doesn't go backwards, but it just goes up. Just bear with me. I'm using a mouse to draw these lines. Okay, it goes up and it keeps bouncing again. This is resistance. These lines usually happen at common numbers. So if you're doing SPY and SPY is around 750, 750, 751, 752, 753, what I do is here, let me get this off of the screen. So now that you know what support and resistance is, let's get rid of that and clear this blurry thing there. Support and resistance. Okay. If the stock is within 25 cents of the next resistance where it's going to bounce down, because there's going to be people with orders already there. That's where people buy and sell things. They buy and sell things at these round numbers. It's with SPY, it's usually the at the dollar or at the 50 cent mark. That's where I find them. Sometimes you see them at the 25 and stuff like that, but here to there. The bottom line is the actual numbers is where the support and resistance usually hits. It usually has trouble breaking through that. So if it's going up and if the next support, if I'm going up, the next resistance level, or if I'm going down, the next support level is not greater than 25 cents away, I don't mess with it. The reason I don't mess with it is because there isn't enough room for it to move for me to grab what I want before it hits some consolidation or maybe a possible reversal. Now, if it's screaming up, sometimes it'll just scream right through those support levels and just continue to go. But you want to already be in. Don't try to chase something that is already moving. That's when you're going to lose money. You say, oh, it's moving, I'm going to click it. You're probably clicking it right before it hits a resistance level. Okay, you got to look at the chart. That's why this gives you the discipline to make better moves. Let's look at it even a different way. Let's just say you're playing blackjack. All right, you got 2 face cards, you got 20 showing. The dealer has to hit anything over 17. Are you going to tell him to hit you? No. You're going to use the discipline. What you're going to do is what's in your best interest. And what's in your best interest is to follow the indicators. Do what it says. Now, yeah, there are 4 cards in the deck that would give you an ace and you'd get 21 and yeah, you'd win. Okay. It's better to just let the dealer go ahead and play and bust out in that situation. If you look at the board in blackjack, it'll say dealer must hit all cards under, it'll say, 16, 17, or it'll say 15, 16, or 17. If it says 17, that's kind of in your favor because they have to hit anything. If they have 17, it's more likely that they're going to get a face card or a 10 and bust out, and you win with your 20 without having to do anything. Just take the easy win. Okay. Now, on the dashboard here, let's see if I can bring that up for you and show you these indicators real quick before we go. There we go. Okay, now when I say the first gate is here, what is the market doing right now? It's neutral. Again, we're in the off hour, so it doesn't really tell you anything here, but neutral means just be cautious. That means that you don't know whether it's going up or down. It doesn't mean don't trade. It just means I don't have that. You won't get a tone in the application if it's neutral. Okay, this has to be green. You see there's an orange border around this and there's a green border around this and the writing is in green. Once all 3 of these are green, those are all of the gates. I mean, all 4 of these are green. Those are all of the gates for a call. Okay, that means that, look, I think you need to look at this because it's probably going up. Look in your ThinkorSwim or whatever your platform is. Look in there and see if it's going up. And this last gate here, I'm going to come out of here, go back over here, escape from my drawing over here. Now, first you're going to confirm that all of those KPIs, those key performance indicators that I just showed you, if it's going up, you're going to confirm that they're all green. Okay, if they're all green, or all orange. If it's a put, they'll all be orange. It means that we're looking at going down. You want to buy down when it does that. Enter on the next confirmation candle. Now, it's going to play a tone when when it happens. Okay, here, actually, let me go to the next slide. I believe I have that on my next slide. Yes. Okay. All right. When the chime plays. Okay. You got all, let's say all of those all of those gates have been met. A chime plays. That doesn't mean just go and click the button to buy something. No. What I've done is I've looked at it and saw where the support and resistance is and all of those good things. Look at it to see where it is. If the tile turns green, you're looking for a browser notification to appear. It'll just go, it'll ding ding. That the noise is what you're going to hear. The current, you're going to watch the bar close. Remember, you're going to get that confirmation bar next. It's going to move up to a certain level, and then you're going to get another bar that's going that same direction. It closes going that same direction after you hear the tone. You hear the tone, you're looking, okay? I'm waiting for that next bar. When it closes and the next bar is going up, that's a good indicator. You got 20 and the dealer's got 17. That's a good indicator that it's time for you to, take a look at it and maybe make a move there, okay? All right. If the bar closes in the signal direction enters the next bar open, you want to be ready to buy it. If the bar reverses, if it goes the other way, the dealer took a hit and got a 4. They got 21. They got you beat. No. If that next bar, if you don't get the wait for the confirmation after the tone. If you don't get that confirmation, there's nothing for you to ride in that direction because it's going to turn around and go the other direction. Okay. And down here, actually, I have it here. Never enter on the chime alone. Always wait for the confirmation bar. Once you have that confirmation, that's the time to scalp. Okay. That's the way I do it. You've added some discipline if you do it this way. All good. All righty. Let's see. What are we going to have next? The next one is the Bollinger Squeeze. Bollinger, whatever. All righty. We'll talk about that one next. Talk to you soon.